Yo, what's going on, man? We got a little market breakdown. I'm gonna get straight into this on this fine, beautiful Sunday. Uh, my fault, my fault. Hold on. All right, so of course we're gonna only go over gold. I'm just gonna real quick look over EJ, UJ. Okay, so let's take these off. So real quick for gold, let's start off on the. I'm gonna be more intentional with how far back I go. So let's start on the monthly, man. So real quick, notice how on the monthly time frame we see that obviously, I mean, price has just been pushing to the downside, and we kind of have this doji right now. So I mean, right now we're still overall bearish, but at the same time, like we're still in somewhat respecting these areas of support. Now, I will say recently price did finally break 40.45. I called it, yeah, 40.45, and now down all the way here. Let's call it like 4,000, and you know, pretty much like everybody that's traded gold is looking forward to that gold push. Everybody is looking forward to that and anticipating it overall. But I mean, yeah, while I believe it's going to come, I think that it's going to be crazy. It's going to be massive. We do want to pay attention to where price is right now and move from a reactionary approach rather than trying to predict it and specifically try to predict it within this week or this time frame. It's like when it happens, it happens. So right now, I mean, we're seeing it all the way through bearish even here. One of the flaws, even going back to what I mentioned about being reactive to the markets and following what the market does rather than trying to predict it. That's exactly what I did last week. I predicted that, I was very biased that price is going to respect this area of 40.45. I was like, it can't break it. It can't break it. That's like, I did say that, but that's kind of how I was moving in terms of trades that, I didn't take because I thought it wasn't going to break below. But that's obviously what price did, broke below it. And, right now it's settling at what I mentioned earlier, 4,000. I want to call it. Nah, let's call it 3985. Okay. But yeah, but paying attention to the signs based on what price is at now. Price did come all the way down here, but what do we have? A bullish engulfing representing prices or resistance towards that area of support. So I mean, and then after that, we also had discounted with a lot of exhaustion on the bottom end of that, and we have full on volume here. So I do like the look of that. I do think temporarily, and I mean, let's go down to the 1 hour. You could potentially get like a cool little fib on here from point A, point B. We have a cool point C down here that price tapped in a few hours ago, and yeah, while I do see, I wouldn't be surprised if price comes. I mean, not aim that high. Let me say like, I try to go to a time frame that makes somewhat sense. I usually like to go on the 4 hour and 2 hours to see like where the moving averages are, and try to see if we can aim towards something like that. Like we see the moving averages are up there. 2 hours, I did negative 27, which is usually where I try to aim. We have on the 1 hour is at the 0%. So I mean, and then we also want to pay attention to structure. So this last exhaustion point was here. We have that negative 27. That's most likely what I would like to target. But then again, like I said, we're reacting, not predicting. So that's like, a soft target that I placed there. But when it comes to execution, it's like we just go based off of price. So right now, price is showing us, movement to the upside. Even got a message in the chat. My boy Fahad, he said, yeah, he's looking for opportunities tonight. So I can't wait to get on this Discord, show my ideas, what I'm looking at. Right here, we have this higher low being presented. Exhaustion right here towards that area, this overall area of support. And the crazy thing was like I knew price was gonna come down to make a steeper pullback. I knew this wasn't really as steep as I would have liked it. So price made a steeper pullback and now is sort of creating this higher low or bullish formation of some sense. So I am looking forward to this week. I do believe that price will make this push to the upside very soon. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Let's have a great week. Let's get into some trades. If not, it is what it is. Take advantage of opportunities and embrace the discomfort. That's what I say. Embrace the discomfort and understand that fear is probably your worst enemy in this game. So yeah, that's it. Catch y'all when I catch y'all. And yeah, let's get this bag.